Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashir, Yahweh Shai, Bahashir, Wakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Your peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Starting up with the 144,000, which will be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven. Which the 144,000 will consist of all men, no women included in that. And you got a lot of the elect, which is a lot of the 1/3 large multitude, which will consist of believers, which will be men, women, and children that will be saved on the side here in America. You also have 2/3 of our own people that will be destroyed here in America. You have the rebels of our people that will be destroyed that's scattered abroad. You also have the elect that's scattered abroad that will be saved. Of you so-called Negroes, which we would call Black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemala, Panamanians, Cubans. You are the Israelites. Always have been, always will be. Contrary to the popular belief that we are not Israelites. This is your brother, Yerubia, coming back at you on another lesson. Quick lesson through the Spirit. I came across this video. Thought about a few precepts. As y'all can see what it says, it's a Jake woman on the screen. She talks about how slavery was. Everybody knows what slavery is. Everybody knows who went through it, you know. But basically, I'm gonna bring out some precepts, right? You know, everybody knows that the so-called white man put, you know, us Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans in captivity. You know, took our land. You know, he was ruling over us, and he still is. You know, we're not in the physical chains no more, but this man is still the sovereign ruler over us, right? And let's get a scripture to prove that captivity is going to happen to them, right? Not just us. This is Revelation 13 in verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. You see that? So the same thing that they did to us, put us in slavery, put us in chains, that's going to happen to them. And that's a righteous thing. That's not an unrighteous thing, and I'm going to prove that. Right? Now, certain things that they did when they had us in slavery, it's not a sin to have somebody in chains. Right? It's not an unrighteous thing. It's just them doing certain acts to us, like them butt breaking us. That's a sin because you commit the homosexuality act. That's against the scriptures, but, you know, it's always been, since the beginning of time, the Lord has always had it set up to where you have humans enslaving other humans. That's just how it's always been. But the Lord has a chosen people, right? The Israelites, right? The scripture that I want to get is in, I think it's 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Yep. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to him that trouble you. You see that? It's a righteous thing. And did they not trouble us? You know, are they not still troubling us? Slavery was troubling us. Right? They used us to build up this nation, to build up, you know, their society, their world, and they don't give us no credit for it. Right? They didn't show no mercy towards the old nor young. Right? They did whatever they wanted to do to us, you know, at any time. We didn't have no power in our heads to stop them. Right? You know, none at all. That's all the curses. Read Deuteronomy 28. You know, start at verse 15 on down. Right? Because that's talking about the curses upon the Israelites, who are the people that I named. Us so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. Right? The same thing that they did to us is coming real soon to them. Right? It's written in the scriptures, man. But you'll never hear that in church, no matter what denomination that you believe in, that you claim that you think is the truth. You ain't gonna never hear that. You know? All they preaching is love, love, love. Well, yeah, now because they're in rulership. The wicked are in rulership. Right? Let me play some of this video. Salakia. I guess it's gonna go sideways. Let me play it.
Man was having children, but
Salakia.
How bad was slavery, Daisy? How
it
bad?
couldn't be any worse there. I just keep trying to tell you. Can anything be any worse when a white man was having children by the Negro slave women?
What type of question is that? How bad was it? That's how you know that's probably Edom right asking her that question. Play a video again.
And then putting them up for sale on the block. Putting it to my father. They want to sell my father for a breeder for $12,000 when he was 12 years old. And old Golden, John Golden, was the rich planter. He wouldn't sell him for that. This lady that was in this room this morning is from New Orleans, one of the women. Just this past 2 weeks, she found this picture of my father down in New Orleans, and she's bringing it to me now. I'm going to have a copy of it, of my father.
Great. What regiment did he fight in, Daisy?
1st New Jersey Cavalry. When he ran away.
And you niggas that claim that, you know, 2/3 are gonna be back in the kingdom, oh yeah, they are. You know? Because if you think about it, you had Jakes that wasn't, I'll say, like, you know, I'm pretty sure some of us brothers was probably the rebellious ones during the time of actual chattel slavery, the 1500s. You know, we was probably the rebellious ones. You know? But I would say, I don't want to go off or that, you know, but I was going to say, like, if you had, like, say, Jakes that wasn't rebellious and that still ended up getting, you know, judged or whatever, they got thrown off a boat, or Esau and cut them up and ate them and all this wild shit, you know, how they going to get back if they just going to be cut off forever? Because we didn't do anything. We got to remember that. We didn't do anything to get this truth in this times, right? We didn't do nothing special, man. They Israelites too. I mean, yeah, they wicked. A lot of people are wicked, you know, in this time. And, you know, a lot of people was wicked back then. But how are all these Jakes that, you know, went through this, how are they going to get back? You know, this lady, she going to be in the kingdom, and she gonna get her get back, you know, or her family or whatever. You know? It ain't going to just be the elect, and how they gonna bring back the rest of the Israelites? You know, it's gonna be through the elect, but it ain't gonna just be, you know, the ones that the Lord saved to this side, and that's it. That's just, the Lord's gonna bring back the 2/3 through the elect. But, you know, that's another lesson for another video. But I was just saying that because how all these Israelites will get back. You know, we are the Lord's people, man. No matter, you know, I don't say it don't matter, but it you know, they was wicked, but the Lord ain't gonna just allow Esau to do all this shit and Jake to get back. Nuh-uh. It don't work like that. You know? Right? Well, what they did to us, they gonna get double. Right? And like I said, you will never, ever hear these scriptures. Right? But, and the fact that we not in chattel slavery no more, we know that we Israelites, we know that we the people, we know the Lord's name. When we was in slavery, we didn't know the Lord's name. You know? I'll actually read this verse right here. This is Isaiah 40 and verse 2. It says, "Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished." Right? All the trials and tribulations, you know, mainly that chattel slavery. We know Jacob's trouble is coming, but it's going to be worse than slavery. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, we ain't going to go back into captivity. We're not going to do that, right? We on the way to the kingdom. We got to go through some bad shit again, but after this time, we go into the kingdom. We going to be ruling over them, and we going to have them in chains. It says, "Cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she have received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins." The other one I wanted to get was in Isaiah 61, right? Because they definitely gonna get double, man. Let me go back to it. Isaiah 61. It says, "For your shame you shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Right? Therefore in their land they shall possess the double and joy." Salakia. "Everlasting joy shall be unto them." Talk about us, right? If you go up to this verse right here, it says, "And strangers," talk about these heathens, right? That includes Esau, the so-called white man, "shall stand and feed your flocks." That means they gonna attend to our animals. They gonna feed our animals. They gonna be the ones, you know, doing the farming. We gonna sit back and chill, right? Just like how we was in the fields and we was feeding animals and we was building up they stuff. It says, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. All that's gonna happen to them. The same stuff that they had us doing, we gonna do to them. Right? It's scriptural, man. Right? That which is past. This is just gonna be like a quick hit. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. It says, that which have been is now, right? And that which is to be hath already been, right? You know? And Yahweh requireth that which is past. And what happened in the past? We were over them at one point, you know, in history. And that's going to happen again, right? You know, last time our nation was really together was during the time of Solomon, where there was 40 years of peace, right? But that's going to happen again, but it's going to happen forever, you know, this time. We ain't going to get broken up. We ain't going to not know who we are. We ain't going to go back into captivity under these people. And they ain't going to do us like this, and we ain't going to be in these conditions no more, man. So, you know, it's coming to you, E. You know, that's why we got this truth, you know. The Wadi Habashim, we got this truth. But, you know, like I said, I just want to do a quick video, man. You know, it's going to happen to Esau, everything he did to us. You know, slavery is going to be reversed, right? But I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Akakwadash. Double honor to the elders, apostle, Grand Millstone. Until next time, I want to say, Wad, Baba, Shalom.